No, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. So this ends me. Crying girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault, hell, you brought in this.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. A little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Time coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. On play action. Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, go.
First game on the ground to Junior Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. It's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Big strike here to Williams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit first down. All right. Now things start to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Ready, let go.
They go play action on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Throwing now on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Got it. Ready?
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Tap. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw. Finds Isaac Tislaw. Complete. For a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Give now to the running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. You put a receiver in motion left. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now they send their back in motion right. Williams to throw. Hits his running back. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
You've got a man in motion. Setting him on the down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. On the move. Headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Williams outright. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 3-3 game. We're back to Ford Field right after this.
Okay, ready?
Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He'll work against the blitz. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Drop. 79. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. It's taken in by Williams. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Check out.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What's up? You gotta play this out.
Here's the handoff. Rob flat. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, Williams to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
19, 19,
Pass play coming here. That one's into the hands of Tesla. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working inside the red zone. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Vegas! What is up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Hand off to the back. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Williams. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, go.
3rd and long for him here. And he has a hit near midfield here. He's about a yard short. They'll make 14 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
To throw here on 1st down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Gets it to him on the screen. That screen is sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Detroit calls timeout in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
He's going to throw it. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Finds him over the middle. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinals. 19 Lions.
They'll throw to start the drive. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Cougar 19.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Split 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 70.
He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback who comes to my mind first. We'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Returnable from the 2. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense to the line fast.
44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Back to the well again. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the check.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70, 70.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him throwing his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Over the middle, that's too slow. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking in the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
2 yards on the pickup.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
The 11-yard
Come on,
line.
come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sticking to the air here. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. That's your man, that's your man. Ready.
They're throwing it. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 12. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
The Lions will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick. And he's able to get to the 21 as he goes down. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. Right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown.
at their own 35-yard line.
field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is up?
There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
What is up?
First down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Williams will look to throw. Oh, man, it's Colston Loveland. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. This whole new language out there. In many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those 2 did it very well.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Odunze's got it right side. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead is back down to 9.
It does pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Completed over the middle. he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Tag! Viking 18! Ready, right?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Williams to throw on 3rd. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
Williams pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Go!
Here's a give to Gibbs. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's heat that blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Gronk, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Lions 33, Bears
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That was normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Greg, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terry Arnold has it.
Okay, that's just one of those situations it is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And this one does not go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Complete left side. It's just long. Tackle made around the 26. It's 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Yet another grab for Williams. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. We've set it down from 37.
The 37-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 65.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a gain of 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit.
And 2.
Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYO. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense pile it on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
We're going to
line.
pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions put up even more points in a win.
Play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing, and he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. The Lions making a 24-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
And he could have a free play here.
At the 35-yard line.
And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they had somebody there for that quick stop. A nice completion gets him across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 11 on the play.
To throw is Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. Crosses the 35, room for more. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
my scissor. Like yummy, some about my physics. Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Another one for Gibbs. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Big strike here to Williams. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, we'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
This will be the final play of the game.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Cowboys!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.